becomes very unstructured and intuitive, and reading the energies of those in my vicinity as well. So
I see. All right.
just throwing that.
Well, where would you say we should start with such a thing?
When I was last at Vipassana, my energy was leaving my framework and moving through the entire hall, scanning the hall. I at first thought I was choosing to do it, so I tried to stop it. It wouldn't stop. It was doing it on its own. It was just projecting out and scanning through everybody else's physiology through the whole hall. I thought afterwards, okay. Then when I came out of it, sorry, I'm answering your question in a roundabout way. When I came out of it, the woman who's now one of the Vipassana teachers there, who I think has got the strongest energy out of everybody from a holistic point of view, she was doing a retreat, and she was like, she's never experienced in him. She's gone all the way up to 45-day sets and so forth. She said even compared to her 45-day set, she's never experienced a course that intense. It was really, and my energy kept pulling over at her and a couple of others as well. I didn't even know where she was sitting in the course. It just kept pulling over until the end. I worked out where she was, and I was like, oh, wow, that's why the energy kept pulling there. It would be interesting to find out if I was to do a guided meditation, partly to do with three objectives, not all wrapped in one, maybe experiments. Number one, to do a guided meditation of trying to read the energy to be able to take through people to settling their energy. To prepare for psionics. Number two would be to be able to read the energies and try to come up with an intuitive guided meditation that is through reading the energies themselves. Like letting the energies guide the meditation versus what I think is guiding the meditation. Number three would be seeing if I would be able to scan through everybody's energies and pull out anything like I have with you in series.
Okay.
Not in the sense of doing inner work, because I think that would be too complicated and confusing, going, oh, roll call, is this yours? Is this yours? But more so seeing whether it's something, like a communal resistance in the group can be picked up, pulled out, and purged in time for the psionics exercise.
Yeah. Yes. I am resisting the urge to burn any more of my sweetgrass. It's like, no. These are important.
Anyway, I don't want to derail your planning. Let me know if there's what's coming up, and if you want me to join, I'll do my best to be there, because I think this psionic stuff is very important, and I'd love to participate.
Yeah. So, real quick, could you go over how the meditation would be?
That's the thing I'm trying to figure out, so I don't know. Because, I can take them through a meditation, or I could take them through one, observing the sense perceptions, or I could try and work with non-duality, or I could try and, breath meditation's easy, or I can take them through
Start with
energy
breath.
points, or chakra points, or
Start with breath,
Vipassana.
and then general energy chakra points, and then what was the one before breath? That's very important.
The non-duality.
Yeah, non-duality.
The
Breath.
thing is
One
this,
after that,
majority of
non-duality.
us would be capable of observing states of non-duality, but Cheshire would be the best person to rant about this, not me, because he's always gone
I
on
don't
about
know.
Dogshank.
He was pretty
But
dualistic when he showed up in my server.
yeah, no, I know, but he's just because he is doesn't mean he's not well versed in the teachings on it, and he is very well versed in the teachings on
I
it.
feel.
And
I apologize. I shouldn't. But
No. You're right in what you're saying, but this is the shadow that he's going through right now. Being academic on something doesn't mean that you're embodying it. And so he was actually the one who, I didn't realize the experiences I was having was a form of Doshin meditation. It's an advanced meditation that you're supposed to only learn by going to a meditation master, them deeming you qualified, and then they teach you. Whereas I was just spontaneously having these states in
Yeah.
Vipassana.
Yeah, you're experiencing what I consider the human birthright, and these. I hate to say it, but the master structure does kind of obfuscate it too much. We need structure like
Yeah,
Sirius says. We need structure like Sirius says, but that old structure needs to be cleansed, for it has fostered
yeah,
a little too much corruption, especially in the Western world. And thus, I
completely.
think this simple
By the
one
way,
role thing, Zion.
I'm very close with Chris. I know Chris, so
Sorry, what were you saying?
Sorry, what did you say, Steve?
I was just wanting to say that I'm very close friends with Chris, and yeah, I know his energy very well.
I'm confused, Siri.
Yeah, what do you...
I'm trying to figure out.
No. You mentioned Chris, Cheshire Cat, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
yeah. I know, I
Chris.
get it. I thought you meant Chris. I was like, oh, that's really nice.
Oh,
You guys are
sorry. Oh, no,
bromance.
sorry. Not you. No, not.
I was
He's
confused.
wildly,
There are a lot
wildly
of
capable.
Chris's, I
Like,
guess.
well, thank you,
Yeah, no, he's
Sirius. I
wildly
consider
capable.
you a close friend too.
He's wildly capable. We've done some discussion and energy work that's having, like, he's going through some shadow at the moment. Well, he was about a week ago. So you maybe check on him, Sirius.
But I've been thinking about him. I've even dreamt about him, and I have messaged him. But
Okay.
he seems to have disappeared on the map.
Yeah.
May I share something in confidential space with you guys? Because he reached out to me and we were chatting because
Please.
I spent like 2 days with him pretty consistently while he was drunk and did the psychedelics.
Nice.
And yeah, and he was doing okay at the end. He was like, oh man, regrets, but positive energy. And he was saying that the universe was calling him appropriately, not like delusionally speaking. He was like, I'm thinking I might check myself in somewhere for like a few weeks, of my own volition, so that I can get away from this alcohol. He's like, something's calling me to do it. Like it will give me the space I need.
Brother.
And I told him, I was like, that is 100% up to you. I think it's super commendable if you choose to do it. Like, don't jump into it immediately today if you don't think you're gonna do it. But he was like, I'm gonna sleep on it. And that was the last I heard from him, and that was like about a week ago. Like that was like 2 or 3 days after the super drunk night he had in here.
Yep.
The reason why he was getting super drunk suddenly is because you know how Sirius, I had that experience with you, Chris, I had that experience with you. Sorry guys who don't know about this stuff, but just seeing some present moment stuff, childhood stuff, seeing how it connects, bringing it up. Yeah, Sirius, yours wasn't as potent as Chris's. Chris, yours wasn't as potent as Cheshire's. Cheshire's was super potent. I saw some stuff that was really big for him. He didn't realize how big it was. I was able to tie some of it together to show him, and that's when his drunken binge came. And we discussed it a few times, and so he was aware. He knew. He said, "I can feel it coming. It's going to be a tidal wave on this." I was like, "Yeah, you just need to hang on."
I've worked with him for a very long time, so I know him inside and out.
Yeah. He's quite the guy. I'm really like when he showed up with the drunk. I was not as surprised because that kind of trauma, when something lives, you're gonna have some kind of crutch that the psyche's got built in. So that's just his. So yeah, if he's close to you, Sirius, let him know. If I haven't messaged him, I said I'll leave him while he goes through that patch because he's gonna want to keep scratching the scab of it. So I thought, okay, I'll lay off and there'll be others who will look after it. But yeah.
No, he's obviously taking the time to just like disconnect, which I know that he's done before. So yeah, he'll be back at some point.
Good.
But I've been having a lot of psychic dreams and stuff lately, and so I connected with him in the dream realm, and
Okay.
yeah, I just felt him reaching out. But now that you say that he, that he took some time out, and that makes sense because I understand the way that he is, and like he needs to be, for him, like he needs to be connected with individuals that understand him, who actually see him for who he is, and we've always had that connection. So yeah.
Oh, I think he's wildly gifted. I really do. Like,
Yeah, he is, of course, yeah.
Yeah, when he gets through these layers, as I said to him, when he gets through these layers and he sees what they're trying to teach him, he's going to make a breakthrough. Jesus Christ, it's going to be a big breakthrough.
Yeah, I mean, I've given
Hey,
him
I was gonna...
given him a hard time, like as a close friend. Like, I don't know if I've said this before, but like for me, like the closer you are to me, like if I'm in the middle and there are these like circles that like go outwards, the closer you are to me, the closer the more, because like I have a very strong, like a lot of strong values that I believe in and that I embody and that I expect that I also reciprocate, which is like loyalty, trust, respect, like
honor, and in short, honor in short.
Yeah.
Our modern
And
understanding, rather, but still.
Yeah, like just authenticity and like transparency. And so like the closer you are, the more that I expect that. And like we've had our like our squabbles about certain things.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But no, not you, but with other crows. But
By the way, I'm sorry if I didn't violate any confidence with that.
No, like he's like, I'm like, he'll always come to me for, like we've always had that sort of connection.
Good guy.
Yeah, I agree. And it's nice to hear you the list and the way that you listed that off. Serious, it's nice to hear you say that because I feel that way myself. I resonate that way. That's how I conduct, and it's nice to speak to others who identify that about themselves.
That's part of that. That is part of my tribe. That is those values are part of the people that I truly connect with. Because, yeah, and I've seen that in my life recently. Like I've been on a totally different like I've been in a totally like different like stage of being and like connecting with people on like a different platform, and the same thing stays true. Like the same sort of like value system that I have is what I see in these people, and I see them like doing the best that they can do and like spreading goodness in the world and all of those things. And that's how I know that like things that I value are valued because they make a difference in people's lives. So yeah.
Yeah, see, it's funny actually. I usually have the videos off. Right now, I've got them on. I haven't seen you on camera. Seeing you talking about it, the way you're talking and looking at the camera, it's making me want to jump on camera myself to have a face-to-face chat with you about this topic, just because the irony of authenticity and transparency, feeling so very firmly about that myself. And on top of that, I came on camera for the first time a few days ago on Crown. And yeah, it was a nice thing to do because I'm noticing that a few of us, I've never seen us do that. We're all starting to do that. And I think,
Yeah, bitch, I
now
haven't
is the
seen you
time.
before, so you better come on
Yeah, do
camera.
go. All right, how long are you guys around for? Because I've got to get stuff done, but I might jump on camera because I've got to go out. I've got,
No, it's all good.
I've got
It's
to get
okay.
up.
No pressure. We can do it another day.
But I
It's all good.
will. If you're around in about an hour or two, yes, I will for a quick spell.
Okay.
Apparently, my smile is healing, and it healed something in count, which was really nice.
It is. I think so too.
That's what he reckons.
I'm glad to hear it.
It healed
I'm not
something in
gonna
me
say
as well because I
I'm
was
not gonna say
singing.
anything shady.
Not
I'm not
like
gonna say
that,
anything shady.
serious. Not like that. We're just we're spiritual brother and sister.
Yeah.
But yes, no, it was very nice. And
One
I've been
big
singing
happy
songs to him like
family.
crazy. Huh?
The
Like
one
I
big
feel like
happy
Count
family.
I feel like Count like smiles for everything that is like who is this?
Stone.
Don't love the headgear as per usual. And the jacket, like this is I love the color bluish. It's like yeah.
Oh, kiss the dog for me too. Hi, darling. Oh, look at that face. Oh, and you've got a jumper on. Must be cold. I'm not into animals at all. Don't mind me. Oh, what's your dog's name?
Yeah.
Her name is Lilu or Luna.
Oh,
Yeah, Luna.
Luna. Can you tell
Yeah,
Luna I love her?
yeah, you're so popular. You're like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Luna, I love you. You don't know me yet, but maybe one day we'll meet and then you'll realize that you love me too.
Do you want a treat? Do you want to go get a treat so you can stop smothering me? I'll go get you a
I love the
treat.
look. Is that a trick question? Brother, get up. Mate with the snacks.
Uh,
Cute. I need more sleep. I have to go out and I have not slept. That's the question I was going to ask you, Sirius. So, when you were talking about connecting with Cheshire in dream state. Now, are you guys experiencing a connection where it's lucid and it's literal, or is it lucid and not literal, or is it not lucid and not literal? And by literal, I mean essentially, are you talking
Well,
to each
okay,
other and
okay, hold on,
it's
hold on,
normal?
hold on, hold on.
Sorry, come
Let me
on.
just streamline this. Okay, so this was the first time recently that I experienced a very lucid dream state with him, and I know because I've been having a lot of psychic otherworldly experiences in my dreams. So I know that like I know the difference between like a dream set and like an astral experience, and like that was more of an astral experience.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why I try to get a hold of him. But like now that you said that we went to check himself in, like it makes sense that he's out of contact with the outside world. So yeah,
Reason why
but
I asked this is
he
because
like the thing is like he will always like when we connect, and even like before that, like we I've made his paintings fall down like from the walls.
Oh, there. We don't need to hear.
No, we have that connection. It's very close. So yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting that you should say that, because I've moved into a share house in a country town where all of the ladies and I have been here for about a week and a half, and we were all talking about how shit is moving around the house and falling down and all of this kind of stuff. And none of us subscribe to the traditional beliefs that there's some kind of entity fucking with us. We're all in an exploratory state trying to make sense of what exactly it is. I suggested to them that we do a group meditation and see if I can energetically connect
Like
with
to
it,
be
but
an
they're too
entity, I
scared.
mean, they exist.
Sure.
The
But I don't have
spiritual.
it hold any fear.
Don't so much connect with things like that, so much as scan the area. Scan
Yeah,
it.
but
You know though,
if they are there, then they are there. That is the. I mean, they exist.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I've done connections with things that people are like, "Oh, don't do that," and I've done it, and it's turned out to work. It's gone quite well. So I don't
Okay.
know whether there's something a bit different about what I'm doing, or whether or not we all should be doing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. For me,
No, you should
everything's
be.
about.
You need to be focused on your own path. Forget about
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
else's
Forget
because
forget
your
what others
path
say.
is yours.
Yes.
Your
Yeah.
path is yours. We are all
Yes.
on different paths, and this is the thing: is like when we have that like from my like I can look back to like when I came to my like stage of awakening. Like you kind of think that like you have this perception that like everyone is on a similar path and they have the same heart as you and all of these things. No, they
Oh,
don't.
definitely
Not
not.
everyone has the same heart as you. Not everyone has the same perception. Not everyone has the same experience as you, and so therefore your experience is your own. And what I have had to learn over like the past 11 years is that as much as I've shared my experience, I've come to the realization that like not everyone has the same experience as me, and so therefore my own experience is subjective to me and what I need to go through and what I've chosen to go through as a soul before incarnating in this life. And it's the same for you. And so therefore stay true to what you feel and your belief system and your calling, but it's not about converting anyone else to hold those same views
No,
because
God,
we
no.
are all on our own like different paths, and it may converge and intersect in certain places, but it's not the same.
Yeah, completely agree. 100%. Um, and this is why I'm finding it really, really interesting, because I've noticed that this year there's something that has changed in the way people are interacting. They're more collaborative. They are more willing to step out of their belief systems. For me, I've always maintained throughout this whole process, I don't have any. Like I just feel like Alice free falling down the rabbit hole with questions exploding out of me, yeah, with every turn.
I mean that's
Um,
normal for like being like, and this is not like patronizing or whatever, but like being newly awakened, you have like such an expanded awareness of things and you are trying to make sense of everything. Um, and that is a journey and a process in itself. Like I started that journey at a very young age, and it's been over a decade that I've come to like learn and like for the most part like know myself and come to accept myself and love myself and like learn and like take on the observer's perspective to understand things. And so it is a journey. Um, and yeah, you need to be aware of that.
oh, for sure. I mean, mine probably started when I was 4, and it's just been unpacking itself in super interesting ways. Um, the last development of expansion was 2 years ago, and it was a very, very heavy development. And um, it's funny. It's been this strange turning a full circle. It's like I was very well aware of things that I'm becoming like it's almost like I've been undercover for 20 something years. It's hard to explain that.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Mm.
That Ardent guy gave me a really helpful astrology breakdown.
Yeah, Ardent, he's very good at astrology. Like, yeah.
It was insane.
He's
And
really
I'm
good
like,
at astrology.
this is my life. What the fuck?
There's some beautiful forest for you guys.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's so cool. What the fuck?
There's a lot of birds out there, however, the fidelity isn't going to probably show them.
Hang on, you're looking at forest. Don't turn the camera off. I haven't looked yet. Where is it? Beautiful forest incoming. Of course, your video isn't. Oh, there it is. Oh, you want some beautiful forest on my end? Let's all do forest. I'm not showing you my face in this condition. I haven't showered yet.
Goodbye.
I'm slowly but surely rearranging the house. It's a mess right now because I'm still rearranging, but like I've got a whole setup slowly and surely establishing itself.
It's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
No.
No, you.
No, you.
Now you.
No, you.
I'm the discount count is what I've been hearing in the recent disses.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Here's my beautiful forest.
I'd say you're the Coca-Cola to Count's Pepsi.
Is that your
Is
band
anyone
too?
looking at this forest or do?
Oh wow!
Yeah, just like you said, no one's looking at the camera.
Wait, are you in New South Wales?
No, I'm in Western Australia.
Oh, okay, Perth. So you don't have galahs there?
No, not in
Galahs?
Perth. I'm in the country. It's a really big place, Western Australia.
Do you have galahs?
Yeah, I know what it is. You just like saying that word, don't you?
What is a galars? Is it a garage?
Galahs, yes.
No,
Galahs, yes.
It's a galah. It's a galah.
Galah.
Oh,
Yes, we have galah.
and it's a garage.
No. It's a
It's a bird.
pink and grey parrot.
Galah.
That is kind of like a. They're stupid.
Corella.
They're very stupid. They're kind of like a pigeon.
They're
very
not.
common.
No, they're stupid.
I mean,
They're
I
not-
was
they're
in
not
Melbourne. I was in Melbourne for like 2 months, so my family says it,
Yeah.
and
I don't know what's going on with the
galahs are
Melbourne.
ones who would like bump into the fucking. They would they're a bit all over. So
They're not. They mustn't be the same. They must be a bit different over there then, because the ones here. I mean, they're not the smartest. Okay, they're not like a 28, or they're not like a Corella. Corellas and 28s are really smart, but they're not dumb either. They're not as bright as that, but they're not as dumb as a pigeon. A pigeon looks at you like a fence post.
Well, I didn't
Whereas-
see any pigeons in Melbourne, Sydney, or Canberra. So like galahs were the most like basic kind of parrots that
Yeah.
they were.
Yeah.
I get somewhat smart for it. All right, I gotta go get some stuff done. I'll be in and out while I'm doing my stuff.
Take
See you
care.
guys. At any point I shower in time, we're still on. I'll say hi on camera.
Put your hand, guys. Can you put your hand out to the camera? I feel like me and Son have a similar hand shape. Throw it back. Luna.
Is this
Not
close-
having it. She's like, that's my turn. What are you doing with
Is
it?
this close enough?
Chris,
Is it bad?
Chris, put your hand out.
Is it terrible?
Chris, put your hand out.
It is.
But I can't see it. Wait, hold on. Oh, why your
I'm over
video
here.
is,
You can't see
hold
my
on,
hand?
hold on. Wait, it was frozen for some reason.
There we go.
What do you guys think of that new camera setup? Instead of sitting over there in the corner on the table, I figured I'd hang out in the living room from now on. Is this a okay aesthetic, or is it better over there where I was sitting?
It's just a change
Yeah,
up.
because
It
you
looks
go
nice.
wherever you feel like you need to go.
You just tell me you need to go.
No, go wherever you feel like you need to go.
I thought you were like,
Okay,
that
wait.
offends me to go. Like, get out of here.
Okay, wait. Mm, uh, put it together like that. I feel like, okay, so me and Chris, my this 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 hand is like, this finger is larger, I guess. No, but Stone, I think no, do the other hand, because like it's not the same way. Your thumb needs to be on the, yeah. But go back a bit. Hmm. I think yeah, the middle three are very long.
How about you, Luna? Do you want to show your paws off? Yeah? Alright. That's one thing that's gonna suck though, is that if I'm on camera here, this is her favorite area to come like get up in my face.
That's fine.
So she'll be on the camera all the time.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Where were we? Oh yes,
Okay,
the MPU.
so Chris, we're gonna have a call this week sometime.
Well, what do you think of the role idea? Is that a good
Okay, what's
implementation?
one idea?